Just in time. All right, hold on. Let me make sure YouTube started. Just in time. I'm going to stream today. And I'm going to stream Arceus. As I was saying on Saturday when I was streaming Violet, on that 5-hour session that I had, I said to myself, wow, I haven't played Arceus in like a month and a half. And I said at the time, well, that's because I'm burnt out. I don't know why. Today I'm not feeling burnt out. So today we will stream Arceus. Welcome to stream 144. No, not 144. Jesus. 114. So, don't expect this to be a regular thing. I just didn't. I was a little busy and out of it today. So I just said, fuck it. We won't do Engage. Engage will have its day in the sun. Unfortunately, that day is not today. What does start do? I don't even remember how to play this game. It's been so long. Like, what was I even doing the last time I played? Oh, shit. Okay, I remember why I don't want to play this game. I mean, I guess we just have to wait for Magnemites to show up. Let's see. We have Ninetales we could do. Fire Blast. This is pretty easy, actually. So what haven't I done so far in the decks? What the hell? Why was this shiny in the thing? It was not. Okay, I'm seeing things. What Pokemon do I even have? Oh, I have Magnemite. Yeah, but we have to fight Magnemites, right? I don't think it matters anymore, right? Like it doesn't matter that we just have a bunch of progress with it, right? Ironically, it's easier to max out Magnezone than it is Magnemite. Yeah, see, like, even Magneton is easier to max out. So Magnemite is actually harder. I guess we could just go run around and use Thunder Wave and Thunder Shock, right? And then we have to evolve 3 of them. We have to defeat a bunch, and then we have to defeat them with Ground-type moves. So, in other words, we have to spend a ton of time in Cobalt. The only place you can fight Magnemites is Cobalt, because they only appear in space-time. Oh, that sucks. That's like one of the worst things that could possibly happen to you in this game, is you have to wait for space-time distortions to occur. I mean, I think they're the only Pokemon that can appear in a space-time in this location, but remember, it's anywhere from 5 to 40 minutes you have to wait for them to show up. Let me turn up my volume. Oops, I did not mean to catch that. Whoops, please break out. Okay, thank you. I totally even forgot that you have to swap Pokemon like this. This is what happens when you play Violet for long enough. I forget how all these systems work. Someone was actually making, like, mock-ups of, wow, look at the level difference and look how much damage that did. I hate this fucking game. Why am I playing this, actually? This sucks. You see how much damage that did? That was half my life bar. From Snarl. I hate this game. This shit sucks. I forgot how much this is fucking annoying, man. Seriously, I just started. I'm already annoying. Some asshole changed the damage calculations for this game. I don't know why. And let me see why the chat is incorrect. Hello, Ash. Welcome. What the hell? Why was it wrong? Did I... Oh, I think I put the wrong chat in. Did I? Oh, I did. I put the other chat that I was going to do in. Oops, I didn't update it. My bad. Okay. I don't even need studio mode. Unbelievable, bro. I forgot what this game was even like. I'll be honest with you. I took a couple weeks off. I already forgot how this game even plays. You lose most of your life bar to one attack. They probably wanted the combat to feel very decisive, but what it ends up feeling like is bullshit. That's normal, right? That Alpha Walrein? It's been a while since I played this. I think it is. So, I mean, we could finish everything else about, Oh, geez, these are a bunch of Pokemon I don't want to fight. I guess we could finish everything else about Magnemite first, and then we could just gradually work our way over to other Pokemon. But I mean, most of this is just going to be waiting. We just wait for a space-time distortion to show up. Now, I don't know if there's like some optimal time length that you should wait. Maybe it's like 15 minutes. I guess I could look it up. Like, what's the most optimal way to farm it? Because if it's 40 minutes, you might as well just, like, theoretically, if your next space time is 40 minutes, you might as well just fast forward. You might as well just roll again and see if you get something less. Because at best, you could get 5 minutes. So maybe technically waiting 6 minutes is, like, the most optimal strategy. I'm not too sure about that, though. I don't know. As opposed to, you know, spending many minutes wondering when something's going to show up. I mean, I personally feel like you should, that kind of sounds right to me, right? Like, if you wait 5 minutes and you don't get anything, you just reset. You're just constantly resetting for that 5 minute time duration. I mean, I guess I could look it up. I haven't been on Cerebi in a while, especially with regards to Arceus. I basically haven't been on all year. I was on last stream, probably. So that would probably be the ideal thing to do, that I could do, at least. Got some co-op experience in Frontiers of Pandora. If I join in on your session, I can help after a certain point. I mean, yeah, but I'd have to play the game, and I'd also have to have PlayStation Online, neither of which have occurred yet. So I don't know. Like, that's the number one thing. I don't know. In fact, I've been kind of behind on the games I wanted to play anyway, so I don't know. It'll happen at some point, and by some point I mean this year. But my primary thing for right now is Tears. Like, absolutely. In fact, it's actually becoming one of my most played games on this console. It's already surpassed Animal Crossing and Three Hopes, and it's on its way to pass Octopath. Xenoblade will probably be a hard one to topple, and these like top 6 are just kind of unfuckable. Like there's just, I played more Violet now than Breath of the Wild, and that's significant, but when you consider I haven't played Breath of the Wild since the last time I streamed DLC 1, which was probably the last time I played the game, like, it makes sense. Like, I've played Violet long enough at this point. No, I appreciate it. I'll see what I end up doing. I might just do it single player, but then again, I don't know when I'm gonna squeeze it in. Because now there's like non-stop games coming out anyway. So after this, I'm probably going to go record Prince of Persia, maybe. Or maybe I'll just be lazy and not do anything. Hello, Jellolandia. Thank you, I appreciate it. Hello to you too, and good game. Good games, GG's. It's funny because I remember a long time ago we used to say GG no Re, and nowadays that would be considered like hyper toxic, and I don't even know why. That to me is like the least offensive thing imaginable. GG no Re or GG easy. Imagine getting. I remember when Overwatch banned people saying GG easy. That was such an interesting time period. And now who even remembers anything about Overwatch besides like the Pixar cast? They really should have just made Pixar movies at that point. Should have just partnered with someone, either Pixar or Illumination, and just made an Overwatch movie. Like, genuinely. What? Oh, come on. You can't... This game can't perform worse than Violet? Don't do that. Oh my god. What is the calculation for that? That it thinks you're far away from battle because you're slightly above or below the battle. So now he gets to move first because it counts as me running away. Very interesting. And then we'll find a Magikarp as well. I mean, we're gonna have to find a Magikarp, dude. I wonder, is there a trainer that has a Magnemite? Because there aren't a lot of trainers in this game. That's like one of the big appeals. Pokemon Legends, Arceus, trainer battles. What are all the trainer battles in this game? Does anyone have a Magnemite at all? No, I don't even know if you could rebattle people. Yeah, it sucks. Unfortunately, I think I'm screwed. I think the only way through this is, I can't believe people have trouble with Volo, though. That is so interesting to me. That's become like a thing on the internet, is people saying like, oh, Volo is one of the toughest battles I've seen in a Pokemon game. I don't really think so. But yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, someone on the Pokemon Reddit says the same thing I was saying. Pokemon Legends Arceus trainer battles are so inconsistent and pretty unfair. The trainer battles that have 3+ Pokemon are so weird and inconsistent. Situation 1, they'll faint one of their Pokemon. Of course they choose a type advantage. They get to move before I get to even choose my next turn. They faint. I really do think there's some RNG behind this. I don't think this game is entirely very fair with how the speed calculation works. Remember when the elder sister, her Gengar would just randomly move before my Pokemon? I do kind of feel like sometimes the game just says, yeah, you just roll really poorly. It's like if we're playing like a D&D game. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's like if we're playing a D&D game and I just roll Snake Eyes, right? Double nat ones. And it's like, okay, well now I'm just screwed because they get to move first. Like there's nothing I can do about it. Stuff like that. I don't know why it's like that. That's one of those very interesting parts of this game. And by interesting, I mean it's one of those very bullshit parts of the game that makes no fucking sense at all. I don't know. If you look at some of the mock-ups that people made for this game, it's probably AI, maybe. But I'm not gonna lie, some of them look pretty good. I mean, they're all Gen 1, you know, it's the usual Gen 1 Pokemon stuff. But, you know, that could be pretty interesting. We're here live after Pal World existed. When I last played this game, I didn't even know Pal World existed. Someone was like, Pokemon with guns. I was like, wow, okay. And then Pal World came out, and like half the Pokemon fan base is up in arms over it. Which is very unique and very interesting. Don't worry, they'll keep making their shitty games. The one-shotting is what really gets me. Like the fact that your defenses just feel like they don't matter in this game is probably what annoys me the most about it. It's like, well, what's the point of having defense or building bulk or doing anything? Like, Pokemon can just come along and one-shot you and two-shot you. And it's like, as you saw with that Murkrow, it's like 40 levels below me. What was I, 61 and it was 29? It's like 30-some levels below me, and it's one-shotting, it's two-shotting me. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Then what's the point of having levels at that point? Which is something I feel like a lot of games suffer from. It's like they can't really justify having levels, so everything is relative. And, I mean, if you're going to make everything relative, then you need a better system than just, you know, randomness like that, I guess. What's the point? Also, I mean, with any luck, we're going to have, what was I going to say? With any, well, I don't know if you want to consider it luck or not, but they may very well drop the Switch 2 next week, or they might talk about it. Or is it this week? I don't remember. It's either this week or next week. I guess I'll figure it out. They might talk about the Switch 2. That's been like the consistent rumor is Nintendo is going to release a new console this year. And I mean, honestly, I'm kind of indifferent on it. I feel like we've never really harnessed the full potential of the Switch. I mean, there's games that come out that still look good, still play really well, like Xenoblade 3 and other things. Although I guess, to be fair, Xenoblade 3 was a year and some change ago. So I guess maybe not. Maybe, you know, it's whatever. But it's never going to play like modern day contiguous games. Like, there's no way they're developing a handheld console that plays modern games at the same fidelity as the other consoles. And no one's going to develop games twice over. Oh, this is such bullshit. I remember why I stopped playing this game. You're killing me, man. I want to finish it by the summertime, but I don't know, man. Even once a week, this is starting to become a chore, but I want to push through it. It's just that those ones that require you to get credit for space-time distortions are probably the worst. Because space-time distortions are probably the worst way to find Pokemon, and probably the worst and most inconsistent way to find shinies, and just in general, not a very great way to go about doing that. So, a large chunk of that is just going to be me saying, like, I mean, I don't know. It's gotta... Anyway, it's gotta come down to, like, really good luck and really good RNG. So what I'm thinking is that, like, I probably should sleep now, because my space-time is just taking too long to spawn. So every 5 minutes we'll just sleep and we'll just reset it, probably. And then that way we can, we could re-roll, right? I'm gonna have to start setting timers for 5 minutes or some shit. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, most people just say literally stand around. Like, most people just say stand around for multiple minutes and just wait and see if it spawns. I don't know. But, like, isn't it better technically to, like, maybe wait 5 to 10 minutes, see if it spawns, and then reset, right? Like, why would you want to wait the full 40 minutes? Like, that doesn't seem to be, like, a very great usage of time. Whereas you failed 5 rolls in a row and you're guaranteed to get that 6th, it's probably better to just keep trying those first 1, 2, or 3 rolls and then do something else. So I reset it, what, 9:54 my time? So I'm gonna wait until, what? Well, technically if I'm in battle, it pauses the timer. So I guess that's not very great. I don't know. I guess we could just run around and just try to complete other parts of the decks for this thing. And then if we get one, great. And if not, then oh well, right? Because I might as well finish off everything else in the decks rather than just wait for this thing to show up. That just kind of makes a little bit more sense, right? Because this is just going to take a long time no matter what. We might as well do everything else we can and then try to do it. We're going to go fight a Magikarp, by the way. Because I need to spam Thunder Wave as well. Wow, he got to move twice. I didn't get to move. I didn't get to do shit. Excellent. Yeah, so let's go ahead. We'll do this. Evolving 3 of them won't be a big deal. Yeah, evolving 3 of them won't be a big deal. And then, we'll just wait. We'll just do other stuff. Because remember, we also have to wait for the fossil Pokemon to spawn. That we might be able to cheese, though. Okay, I guess what I could do is I could try to see if trading Pokemon with someone will allow me to bypass that. That is something I could try to do. Which means I'll probably need... I'll ask for Ash's help later, but I haven't even thought about doing that yet. That was something I'm going to handle this year. I rumor it, I talk about it. I don't even know if it works. Like, if I trade the egg to her, and she hatches it on her game, and then she trades it to me in this game, it's like a whole clusterfuck. And it's still going to be faster than waiting for the chance that one Cornidos or Shieldon spawn. It's absolutely absurd. It's the most outlandish thing you'd have to do. I have not even begun to set up for it, because just looking at Magnemite's requirements makes me not want to do it anymore. If I'm being completely honest. Like, just looking at what you have to do for Magnemite makes me not want to do this anymore. Just imagining how long I'm going to have to wait is taking all the fun out of it for me. Quite literally, it is sitting by at camp until a little pop-up shows up on the screen, and then you're able to do something. That's really what you have to do. No, I'm not trading anything now. I'm just hypothetically saying with the Cornidos thing. There's nothing to trade now. It's ridiculous. They really never intended for anybody to 100% this at all. That was not something that they thought of when people played this game. This game was not intended to be 100%ed. In fact, they probably thought no one would play it after a few months. Like, well, what do you even get from playing this game? I guess you get the Dialga and Palkia, but even then, like... Well, no, even then they gave them away in Violet. Well, as part of raids, I guess. I guess you could argue that because it's a timed raid, if you weren't there for it, just sucks to suck, you don't get it. I mean, that is also a fair complaint. Is like, well, it's... Oh shit, the weather changed. We can go back. How quickly do you leave? Very quickly. But I mean, most Pokemon are not going to be this annoying. Like, we've already looked through most of the decks. Even the evolutions of Magnemite are not this annoying. So, the only thing really that we have is Magnemite and like a handful of Pokemon are going to be bad. And then like, we're not doing legendaries because you can't even re-encounter them, as I said. I don't know if I put that in the description of this. Maybe I don't even know if I could fit any more words in the stream title. But I'm not doing legendaries. There's no reason to, because you only encounter one legendary per game of each kind, and they're all shiny locked. So because they're all shiny locked, what's the point? You know? Why did I do this? Oh wow, it didn't flee actually. Huh. I like how he gets 2 moves before I get 1. The plight of being a steel type. Also, I don't know if I said this on the last time I streamed, but I found that water bottle that I said I lost. It was under the desk that I moved to put up these new stands that I have for games. Obviously, I washed it because obviously, you know, I'd been stagnant fucking water in there for like a month or 2. But even I was like, damn, dude, like for real? I genuinely... I was actually, like, seriously wowed. I was like, oh my god. I actually found it. I thought I knocked it into the trash and threw it out. Nope. Alright, we have to use Thunder Wave before we evolve it. I mean, like, now's the time to, like, level up all these other... I guess this will be the last thing I do. I really do think that the space-time stuff is the worst. It just kills any desire to do any of this shit. Like, every other objective is more fun than the space-time. Seriously. Every single other one. So, like, I'll do everything else, I guess. And if I'm here and there's a thing, then cool. But if I'm not, then what am I supposed to do? Just sit here for the rest of my life and do this over and over? Like, no, I think I'll pass on that, actually. Like, even if it's off stream, like, it sucks. But I mean, I don't think it's reliable enough with Magnemite that it doesn't have to be done off stream. Oh, I don't have the correct move equipped. Yeah, let's go fight Magikarps. Let's go do that. Does Magmortar spawn in this game? Actually, wait, hold up. While I'm here, let's go up here. Does Magmortar spawn in this game? Wait, does it? Dude, does Magmortar spawn? Does it? Does it? Oh, no, it doesn't. It either appears... Okay. So everything else appears, right? There's a Piloswine, or there's a Mamoswine, I believe, right? Yeah, there's a Mamoswine, there's a Tangrowth. Magmortar is actually the only one of those, like, extra, like, Gen 4 evolutions that does not have, it does not have, what's it called? A naturally occurring spawn. You either find it from space-time distortions, or you find it from mass outbreaks. Otherwise, it doesn't have a spawn. That's actually very interesting. I wonder if they just didn't have a place to put it. Dude, Sinnoh is just the most unfortunate place ever in Pokemon history for any fire types. Again, I don't know how they shipped the original game with only 5 total fire types in it. That's insane to me. I don't know how they did that back in the day. Oh shit. That sounded pretty good. Very nice. That's exactly what I need. I might already have one. I don't know. Alright, let's leave. Like I said, this will be the last thing I do. We'll just be standing around and probably playing 2 games on stream at the same time or some shit. Seriously. I'm gonna pull up my Switch and then play a game on my computer at the same time. It'll be like an Arceus meets Final Fantasy XIV side stream. Seriously, because like this is ass. Like genuinely. Oh, we have to defeat a bunch? I guess while we're here, let's go defeat some chat-tots. Let's get that done. There's no reason to leave. Okay. Let's just do that real fast. Like, damn, do they fucking hate the players in this. Also, I don't know if we're gonna keep doing that shiny thing, honestly. 1 shiny per stream. I mean, if it happens, cool. If not, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm a little bit over it at this point. I already played this game probably longer than 90% of people. Like, I could probably boot up Violet right now and, like, technically get more viewers and technically do more stuff. But, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know, despite my gripes about this game, I still like it. I just think that a lot of it was meant to be played and thrown away, which is different from most Pokemon games. Most Pokemon games are kind of internal a little bit. So, most Pokemon games are a little bit more long-lasting than this was, I guess, for lack of a better way of putting it. If I get the Tome Ring, can I equip it or should I just upgrade Diadochos? To my knowledge, Diadochos goes to what, 540? Or is it augmented 550? I believe you're supposed to just use the Tome Ring. So in other words, I believe you're just supposed to... Oh wow, that Staravia is stupid. I believe you should just get a 660 and buy the 650, but I don't know. I don't use Diadochos. I don't know. I'd have to look. See, that's why, like, most of the time when I talk about BIS, like, you want to have BIS in such a way that, like, most people that I know that have BIS just do the P9. I mean, like, let's be fair, but I know obviously that might be a little bit off the table, so it really doesn't matter what you're going to do. Like, if you're not going to do extremes and you're not going to do Savage, just get whatever works. Any 650 will be fine. And then that'll be that. And with the Relic, you'll even out to 660, and that's good enough, so... I mean, yeah, technically your last ring is supposed to be, I guess I'll sleep again. Technically your last ring is supposed to be, the raid ring, no matter what. It's always 1 raid, 1 tome. And it's been that way for a long time. There's very rare exceptions. Like for tanks, we use one upgraded tome, and then 1 unupgraded tome. Because tenacity is better than skill speed. Like, you don't want skill speed on most classes at all, actually, currently. The only classes I know that do it might be, like, special samurai builds. And there's, like, minimums to reach. I think Paladin might have a little bit of a skill speed threshold. But, yeah. So we're gonna get Rubicante done and then Golbez. I mean, I agree. I think that's fine, but you're way over-equipped for both of them at this point. Especially Rubicante, who is balanced for item level 330. But, yeah, you just have to learn mechanics now. All the gear in the world isn't going to mean anything if you don't do mechanics. So, that's your next thing to do is mechanics. For sure. And Golbez is a lot of mechanics. You could actually go back to those streams I did of it. I learned most of those mechanics actually as a healer. A lot of that is, it's pretty tight. It's a big body check on a lot of that. So definitely take some time and really learn those. There's a lot of enumerations, as we call them. I forget exactly why they're called that. It might be an Alexander thing. The first fight I remember having that marker was E6. Raktapaxa. aka Ifrit Garuda. Which is, in my opinion, one of the craziest fights in the game. And I really wish that they would... I really wish that fight was... I really wish that everything was voiced, especially raids and shit. Like, you could... Like, it's so much more hype when there's emphasis and shit behind the lines. I love that. Imagine Garuda, like, basically yelling at Ifrit and saying, wow, you fucking suck, Ifrit. No, I'm sorry. Ifrit yells at Garuda and is like, wow, you can't kill these mortals? What's wrong with you? And then Garuda is like, yeah, it's not so easy, is it? So you fight both of them at the same time? And then they're like, nah, listen, we're not going to win separated. So they merge together. It's the craziest shit, man. I forgot I told him to do this on every stream. Wow, he actually remembered. It's been a month. What Pokemon is that? I'm not gonna lie, from a distance, it looked like Ampharos. And with the shade, it looked like Ampharos. What is that? Dwemer? But yeah, one of the biggest things to do is just learn mechanics. It's going to be a lot of practice. A lot of Final Fantasy is accountability, is doing the right thing at the right time while maintaining your rotation. And that's a big jump for a lot of people. And a lot of people sink. They can't do it. The only thing some people can do on that game is push buttons and look pretty. And like, yeah, that's fine and all, but then that just means don't do anything else, you know? Keep guessing? I'm not gonna get it, dude. Is it some Lord of the Rings dialect? Is this something I would see in Minas Tirith or whatever? The Mines of Moria, etched on the wall. How much PP does this have again? Alright, we will have to reload. We need 5 extra. In real life? I don't know. Dutch? Is Dutch even the name of the language? I don't even know. Finnish? There's gotta be some weird shit, but I guess it's not like some African language, right? Jeez, man. Gale. Oh, okay. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Viv. Dude, I saw people, I saw, there's a thing on Twitch right now, or not Twitch, there's a thing on Twitter. Someone was posting Kingdom Hearts in, like, all these crazy-ass places. So they had, like, Sora meeting Shrek, Sora meeting, oh, fuck, what was it? What was it? Sora meeting, Naruto. Oh, dude, it's so funny. I love that so much, man. Also, just because I'm gonna have to ask you all for this favor, please make sure that like my mic is definitely louder. Please do not hesitate to tell me that I'm not loud enough against the stream, because when I was streaming that Pokemon rating last Saturday, like the Discord was loud, but I wasn't loud enough. So please just let me know, because that to me really kind of is, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I could do to change that. I don't really like upping it in OBS. So let me know if I ever sound low. Like, I guess you would have to kind of listen to me through the stream instead of through Discord, but yeah. I mean, I hope it's fine, because when I played Violet, it sounded pretty low when I listened to it back. It just sounded way low. So, I don't know. Like, it should be noticeably much louder than the game. But the problem is that I put it down too much. So it's like, oh, fuck. Like, I'll play 14 and you get barely... So unfortunately, there's not... Uh-oh. Hello? What is going on? Did my stream die? Did they finally ban me? What the hell even happened? Alright, and then they all came back. That was an OBS problem. Yeah, that wasn't even YouTube. That was an OBS problem. OBS completely dropped everything. Interesting. Or maybe YouTube stopped registering. I don't know. That was interesting. I was gonna say, like, what the hell? That was Google. How bad was it? That's fine. Oh, you mean the Scottish. Never mind. I thought you meant my thing dropping. Oops. Lost vid, got sound. Okay, yeah, that's why I think it's weird. That's why I think it's an OBS thing too, because like, why would YouTube allow sound and not video? And it's happening even on my end, right? Like, if it was just YouTube, my thing would have continued just fine. So I don't know. That's weird. That's never happened before. I don't expect it to be a recurring thing. I'm not like upset at them. It's just very interesting how that happened. I was like, what the fuck? But nothing happened. Anyway. Dude, what a day. We're supposed to get a ton of snow here in New York, by the way. Like, that's supposedly what's going to happen tonight, is there's going to be a whole dropping of snow from above and shit, so, I don't know. Maybe we'll get a ton of snow, maybe not. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Either way, it's fine. I mean, hey, look, I like snow, right? I understand, like, I used to have to go to school in snow all the time. I remember that. You end up walking through, like, tons of snow and shit. Sometimes we went to school in the driving snow, which was kind of fun. But I miss, despite everything, I do miss it. Like, it was a different, what? We're not done? Wait, how many times did I use it? Not that it matters, we could just re-enter combat. Did I end early? No! Breakout. Oh my god. Oh, because I missed. That's why. This isn't a perfect accuracy move. I was counting PP, not actual successes. My bad. Alright, I mean, after this, Magnemite's Prime. The last thing to do is just to hunt a bunch, which is going to be the worst thing I'm ever going to do in this game. Somehow Magnemite ended up being like a stealth, really shit Pokemon to do this for. Alright, we're done. Goodbye. Alright. What do we need? Nothing. We just have to evolve a bunch. Number defeated with ground type moves 10. Oh. So we have to defeat another 13 and we need 10. That means at max we need 5 outbreaks or 5 space-time distortions. Fuck, dude. That's so awful. That's evil as shit. What a bunch of evil sons of bitches, man. We need 5 space-time distortions, and it can't be Magneton either. It must be Magnemite. That might be the one thing, is it could technically spawn a Magneton. So we have to get lucky. We might need like 6. I mean, again, it's not the worst, but do I really want to sit here streaming this all day on the hopes that maybe they'll give me what I need? I don't know. Magneton, we need to use Spark, Tri-Attack, and Agile Style. Wait, you could do this the whole time? Did I know about that? They definitely did not patch this game. This game is dead. They do not give a flying fuck about this game, seriously. They did not patch this shit. So if that's been, if that's there, it's been there since at least like what, March of 2021? Wait, when did this game come out? 2022? Yeah, my bad. March of 2022? 2022, yeah. Yeah, this was a 2022 game, and then Xenoblade came out later that year. And then Pokemon Violet came out later that year. Yeah, I'm remembering the timeline now. Good fucking God. I mean, if I'm being completely honest, like, I have so many videos I could put up. There's a whole 2 videos of Tears of the Kingdom I have not rendered yet that I can put up. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is one of them. Did I see the new game that came out? That is so ambiguous. You need to give me way more information than that. There are new games that come out every single day. Now, whether or not I've heard of them and or intend to play them is an entirely separate matter, so you're gonna have to tell me way more than that. YouTube may not like the name. Bro, what game are you gonna recommend me that's gonna be so bad that YouTube isn't going to like the name? Seriously. You're fucking with me. What is it? It's a purple Wurmple. As soon as I pressed minus to open the menu, a shiny spawned. That's actually really funny. You can even go back and see, as soon as I pressed the button, a shiny spawned. Jesus, man. I was gonna say, how am I gonna fail a catch in a level 3? That's so ridiculous. Anyway, well, there's our shiny of the stream. I guess we'll continue it. I'm not gonna make a... Well, no. If it happens, cool. If not, forget it, bro. I'm too tired to keep doing this shit forever. I'll be honest with you. I played this game already way more than anyone ever expected me to. Or wanted me to, even. So, no, I'm not gonna sit here and torment the shit out of people with that anymore. Whatever. Alright, I gotta release this Glameow and this Magikarp as well. We have to evolve 2 more. Helldivers? Yeah, I saw that. My friends have been playing it. No, I'm not very interested in it, though. Sorry. I saw it came out. Apparently, people were upset that they didn't have enough servers. And I'm like, yeah, I understand you're upset. But, like, realistically, an indie studio, I kind of feel bad for them. I don't think that they expected this game would be such a big hit. I really don't. I think that they probably were like, eh, you know what? Oh, let me go up here, maybe. I feel bad for them. They're literally suffering from success. Too many people are trying to play the game. So, I mean, hopefully they do get those servers, but like, I understand why they wouldn't just buy a billion gajillion servers for a game that they probably expect at most will have like 50,000 concurrent players on 1 week and then never again. I kind of get why they wouldn't go out and buy a billion servers, you know, for one thing. That would be kind of stupid. That's how you waste money. But at the same time, I understand that, you know, it is annoying when you buy a game and there's not enough servers. I totally get that. It's just one of those things of literally they are doing better than they expected. And I do feel bad for them in that sense. It's like, damn, there was no way to know they were going to have a billion people try to play the game on launch week. So what can you do about that? Nothing much, right? Like, just got to fix it. I think Sony is Sony not doing them a ton of favors. It's like No Man's Sky all over again, where they gave them a ton of money and made them talk up a whole... Well, Sean Murray just talks up a whole bunch of game anyway. But, like, I mean, you know, that's... I do feel kind of bad for him in that sense, right? But apparently the game is really good, so... Wait, technically, isn't that the first shiny of the year? Huh, yeah. There you go. Alright. This is actually bad because I need to catch... Oh, is it catch Electivire? Or is it defeat it? I need to do something with it. Yeah, see, it's not here. Watch the intro cinematic, best game ever. What was a really good intro cinematic? I don't know. It's been a while since I played a game that I really thought had like a fire intro. That wasn't something I was highly anticipating, you know? But yeah, maybe I will. All I know is my friends just kind of are dicking around on it, having a good time. Like I said, it doesn't really interest me, so I'm good. Literally nothing over here. Oh, great. FFX? No, it does. Oh, dude, you just really like FFX. That game is... Maybe if you could explore part of the city, sure. But, like, that's like the peak of Square Enix. It's like, hey, here's a really interesting location. Now explore none of it but a straight line through it. I hate that so much. I really do. That, to me, is like... It's not even, like, necessarily lazy game design. It's just, like, they show you these very interesting, vibrant worlds, and then the line through it, it's just like a line through the world. That's it. There's no exploration. There's no, like, hey, here's this cool thing. Hey, here's this. Hey, here's that. There's none of that. That's why I really, really dislike... That's why I really dislike a lot of those Final Fantasy games of the time. Like, they're just linear. There's no overworld to traverse. There's nothing to go through, right? For what it's worth, that's one of the best parts of 15, even if it is only one area of that game, when realistically they should have had multiple areas in that game that all link together. I'm sorry, Final Fantasy X is a fucking mid-game. It's not good. I don't think it's good. The Sphere Grid is one of the worst level-up ideas ever imaginable, which is why it never came back, and the license board is better. Just 10 is not a very great game. It has good visuals for its time. If you're one of the main cast, they even gave you fingers, which was rare. Everyone else has mittens for hands, but no one remembers that detail. I don't know. It's a very bland, basic game. Like, now 12, when you're running down Rabanaster, that feels way more fulfilling. The irony of it is that they did that again with 13. It's like, here's this very interesting, vibrant world where, like, technology is mixing with, you know, with fantasy elements and stuff. And that could have really been the theme of the game. And instead, what's the theme of the game? Okay, I mean, yeah, you're fighting fate, but you're running down a straight line until you get to chapter 11. It's ridiculous. That's the thing I hate about that. They killed that game with that shit. I don't know how a bunch of people at Square Enix all gave the thumbs up to that. It's ridiculous. Well, of course I rant about it. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. And I will definitely, as much as I will praise it, I will also really take it down and shit on it when it does something really bad. And I'm not going to lie to you, a lot of the Final Fantasies past 10, even past like 7, have been significantly really flawed and ridiculous. Like 8 is just awful. I don't know who the fuck greenlit 8. That level up system, that entire battle system is ass. It's bad. And I love Gunbreakers. I literally am a Gunbreaker main, and it's bad. 9 is kind of whatever. I mean, I just think that having people switch jobs and mix and match is a way cooler idea than certain characters being forced on certain jobs because it's part of the story. Like, and in fairness, that's something that 10 does. But 10 is a hierarchy of what characters are really good and what characters are really bad. And I mean, 12, you could argue that technically every Final Fantasy game has that, but yeah, whatever. Let's leave, since most of the Pokemon I need to catch didn't even spawn. Although I guess we could go back to Cobalt now because I'm going to just be using Shock anyway, and I could just sail around and hit water types, I guess. Yeah. Just like how I feel about Tails. It's like Tails always had this unnecessary aerial combat that just didn't really add anything. And then they removed it with Berseria, which was pretty good. And then they brought it back, which is kind of like, but why? But I mean, it was okay when they brought it back, I guess. It wasn't as bad in Arise. That's like one things in Arise that was good was the aerial combat was much better than any other Tails game. That's it. But that doesn't alone make up for the fact that Arise is one of the most, like, ridiculously mid-fucking RPGs I think I've ever played in my life. And the best part is that the game doesn't even start out that way. The game starts out interesting as fuck. And then just at one point they were like, hey, this game is now a love story. Making your game around a love story only works if the love story is well written. And it cannot be the central focus of the plot, I feel. The minute you make a love story the central focus of the plot, and nothing else really happening as much, like, you run the risk of just not really going anywhere with it. Like, your characters have to be well written and defined. And, like, Final Fantasy IV achieves that, and, like, Final Fantasy X does not. Like, I didn't care about half the cast at the end of 10. Now, in fairness, I didn't play 10-2, right? For the channel, I haven't played... What was it? You know, they had a collection for it. I never played it. I'm trying to think what else. Tales of Graces also kind of does it really whateverly. I don't really care too much. I'm trying to think, what were some of the other ones? Tales of Graces has that weird character who's like basically a lesbian, but she doesn't know how to say it besides wanting to grope this one character, and it's really weird. I never understood that. It was not funny. It was pretty cringe. Oh, is it glitched? Yeah, this is... Oh, wait, hold on. This is a glitch sometimes. Pokemon will dive under, and then they won't come back up. So as you can see here, this Pokemon is currently under the water. It's unloaded as far as the game is concerned, but it never gets the command to come back above water, unfortunately. That is a bug. I'm going to say that's a bug, because I feel like once you exit combat, it should come back above water. But yeah, I don't know. So... I think what makes a good RPG is just really standout characters. That doesn't mean that there can't be a love story. It's just usually most of the cool characters that I like in RPGs do not spend half the game pining over their significant other, with the sole exception of Cecil. Even the romance in Xenoblade is toned down. And that is like a primary portion of Xenoblade 3. Unlike Eternal Sonata, where Eternal Sonata, like, mentions it. Oh, I gotta play Eternal Sonata. Yeah, I really have to, I have to play Eternal Sonata for sure. That'll be my second or third time playing it. First time for the chip. Breaking news! Oh my god, that's funny. That's actually funny. I gotta give it to him, that's funny. Category 5 rant about the hit NYC. I mean, hey, it'll be better than what we have normally. We had a 6-person shooting in the Bronx. All high schoolers, apparently. So, I don't know. What's the lesser of two evils? Literal teenagers getting shot, or listening to me rate and rant about RPGs? Obviously, death is preferable to one of my rants, probably. That's sarcasm. That's sarcasm. Jesus Christ. Before some sensitive pussy gets annoyed at me. The problem is that, like, I feel like love stories are almost never realistic. Not in the sense of, like, the theme of it, right? Like, you know, whatever's going on in the game, but just in general. Like, I don't know. Characters feel more like, caricatures than actually having, you know, developing feelings, I guess. I'm not really sure how to put it. But writing romance is really hard. And I don't think... I feel like more men have done it better than female writers, maybe. But I don't think it's something that most people do really well at all to begin with. So I don't know. It really varies. It depends. Okay. Here we go. Well, past me was nice to current me, because I cleaned out my inventory. Oh shit, it's Basculin. Let's use some of these. Yep, that's actually perfect. That's exactly what I need. Beautiful. I'm trying to think. Dude, Eternal Sonata's love story is so bad. They mention it at the start of the game, and then it only comes back at the fucking end of the game. I was really annoyed with that. I was like, why is this happening? And the crazy part is, and this is not to spoil it, but Eternal Sonata has one of the most interesting final plot twists I've ever seen in a game. I genuinely mean that. It is such a good finale to the fucking game. I highly recommend that if you have never seen it, do not spoil it for yourself. Did I ever upload that video for Star Ocean, The Divine Force? Did I ever upload that, actually? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I rendered it and I just never played that game again. Damn, and that game came out in, like, 2022. I played a full session of it, and then I just never went back. To be fair, I didn't love it that much. But yeah. Such a well-made game. That early 360 era of JRPGs is truly fantastic. See, like, if I ever made, like, I guess video essay content, I have a couple of ideas of content I would make. So one of them would be to, like, play a bunch of these games and review them. And, like, you know, really get at what's going on. Because I think that that's such an interesting and unique time period of gaming that will never happen again. Never again will we have such an influx of Japanese-made role-playing games on a console made primarily for Westerners. That was actually Microsoft trying to grab other, like, genres of gamers that they didn't normally, like, partake of. And that, to me, is really interesting because, like, here you have this company that historically does not really have much to do with Japanese-made games. In fact, they're pretty new in the gaming industry. They just have, like, basically a lot of fucking money to throw at it. And they're over here producing legit bangers with big names behind it. And it's sad because, like, some of those games honestly deserve the Final Fantasy mantle, right? Like, I could see Lost Odyssey getting the Final Fantasy mantle. And, like, Blue Dragon is basically a Dragon Quest game. I believe it had the art done by Toriyama. I'm not sure if he designed the story and stuff. And then, like, both of those games got sequels that went nowhere. They were probably, like, one-off games on, like, I don't know, on the DS. Much like Okami and Okami Den. You could legitimately forget that there was a sequel to Okami. In fact, I forgot until Ash told me when I played it a few years ago. And that, to me, is, like, the unfortunate tragedy of it, is, like, so many interesting ideas never to be revisited at all. Okay, we just have to do this a few more. Let me just spam try attack. Yeah, I don't know. I do feel a certain type of way about that. It's like we had so many interesting ideas for games, and then they all just vanished. You know, like, one of the ones I always point to is Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge was a wonderful, crazy, interesting idea, and then they waited 8 years to make a sequel, which basically meant all the hype died out, and then they made a shitty sequel. So it's like, okay, well, now it's definitely dead. He gets to move twice, very nice. I do feel kind of bad about that. It was such an interesting, unique idea, both visually and gameplay-wise, and they just were like, no, don't strike while the iron's hot, and, you know, make sure we milk people out of it. Just drop it and never make another one. And then when we do make one, it won't be a sequel that carries on the story. You know, it'll just be a reboot made into an open-world game. It's like the most soulless way for you to cash in on a series ever. So many good games just never got sequels. Like Sleeping Dogs never got a sequel. Scalebound never even got to come out. Deus Ex can't get a third game. Shadow of the Eternals just never happened for some really stupid reason, I forget. Like, all these games are so interesting and unique, and they just never ever will get a sequel, and it makes me very sad that, like, at the time when these games came out, they were all so unique, they were all so different, they all had different things going for them, they all had different genres, and then you fast forward a few years, and it's like, besides like some genre, some series that just won't die and genres that are, you know, whatever, like so many games just disappear. It sucks. The stealth genre is basically dead. When was the last time a really good stealth game came out? Probably more recently than I give it credit. But like, you know, we're not gonna get another Metal Gear game. That's done, right? Konami is definitely not gonna do that. We can't get a good Silent Hill game. The best they can do after canceling what would have been the most hype, I really am of the opinion, I'm gonna be serious here, that if they had just let Kojima make Silent Hills, they would have made $1 billion. Whatever weird shit that he did that made them cancel it, I really am of the opinion that if Kojima just got to make Silent Hills, they would have made $1 billion. It would have been the best-selling Silent Hill game ever. And yeah, I expected the real game to have combat and things like that. You know, I don't expect it to be a walking simulator the whole time. I think PT was literally a proof of concept, as the name suggests, a playable teaser. But I would have liked to see something like that. You know, like basically what Resident Evil 7 became. And they just didn't do it. They just said, eh, fuck it. Yeah, but when was the last Dishonored game? Like, that's my point. Like, where am I under attack from? Here we go. When was the last Dishonored game? 2016? I didn't even play Dishonored 2. I played Dishonored 1 ages ago. I thought it was okay. I wasn't like a huge fan of it. I don't know, I prefer Deus Ex. I like sci-fi more than fantasy, which you wouldn't imagine based on how much I play fantasy games. But I actually do prefer science fiction over fantasy. That's why I'm really salty at how Mass Effect turned out. You know, what was the last major stealth game that came out? I'm serious, I actually don't remember. I feel like I played it, like, or one or two of them. Like, what was it? Seriously. What have I even played in the, like, I don't even remember. Stealth game. But yeah, like, basically, if it's a Konami franchise, it's pretty fucked. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't know, bro. Silent Hill is never gonna go back to what it was. That, like, peak 2000s era game design, you know, is just gone. It's lost for good. And that makes me sad because, like, when you think about, like, how unique some of those games are, like, that's why they're trying to milk Silent Hill 2. Like, bro, they know. They know they're not remaking Silent Hill 1 and 3. They know. They're not stupid. They know that they're going to remake the game that was, like, one of the best games ever made. And is frequently cited as, like, one of the best horror games. 2017. Thank you. So, in other words, that franchise is dormant now. Or maybe they ended it. I have no idea. Maybe it's over. I didn't play the second game. Maybe they only plan to make 2 games and then a minor, like, interquel. I actually own Dishonored 2, so I could play that if I really wanted to. I do plan to play Darksiders again, though. That is something I plan to do, is play Darksiders. Deathloop exists in the same universe? Yeah, how many years later? I also didn't play Deathloop either. I'm not gonna lie, I Arcane... Oh, yo! Viff is a fucking genius, dude. Hold on. Dude, Viff is... This is why I need to rant, because Viff will come in and he'll talk about, like, 3 different games. There you go. These games are dirt cheap now. I'm adding them to my fucking collection. Absolutely. Is it on PS4? Damn. Is it even physical on Xbox? Yeah, I'll just do whatever. It's only $14.24. I don't care. What was the other shit? Did I buy Dishonored Death of the Outsider? Let me look. Did I buy it? Dishonored 2, Destroy All Humans, Far Cry 6. No, I did not. Okay. Oh, yes, I found my flashlight. Is Death of the Outsider a standalone? I think it is. Yes. Fuck it. Which game? Everything you just mentioned in the last several minutes. That's the game I'm talking about. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. And then what's the other one? Prey? Yeah, Prey is the other one. Yeah, Prey. All these games are dirt cheap now. In fact, they even have a collection. Dude, Prey is $5. Oh, it's not available. Fuck. PlayStation 4. Not available? Oh, shit. Yo, Prey is impossible to find. God damn. No wonder it's $5. Everyone bought it. I'll probably look on Amazon then. I don't know. I'll do it later. It's GameStop's loss and Amazon's gain. And, yeah. So you mentioned it's like a whole bunch of Arcane Studios games I just never bought. That's all. But that's... No, I don't know about Dungeon Keeper 2, but that's why, like... When we talk about games, Viv, like, I will remember things like that. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a game I never bought. Like, you know, I like to own my shit physically. I have to actually move all my consoles. I'm trying to decide if I... Okay, so here's the thing I need to figure out, right? So, I have an actual desk, like a real desk. In my... I guess I should draw a fucking diagram, right? Maybe I should pull up that paint thing that I do whenever I show off, or whenever I do like John Madden style drawings. Maybe I should pull that up so I could actually like narrate this. Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Hold on. Let me do this first. 10 more usages. Okay. Arcane is French. I thought, are they Canadian French? Or French Canadian, or actual France French? That sucks. All the games I want to buy, some of them are just not in stock. But yeah, I don't know. Viv, I've been trying to grab a whole bunch of games. Oh, wait. Oh, we just have to see. We don't have to defeat. Okay, perfect. I've been buying a whole bunch of games lately. Really El Cheapo games that have been around forever, you know? So like Iron Man, Captain America. Like I'm really just trying to fill out, you know, the PS4 library and all this stuff. Yeah, I want to make sure I have a nice, robust collection. Nothing wrong with owning the same game on multiple consoles either, right? It's like having a backup. So I am very pleased with how things are going. Now, again, like I said, that does not imply there will ever be a playthrough for even half of these games. It's merely just stuff to have, and, you know, I could play it or something. Because I'll tell you right now, I have not played half of my PS4 library for the channel. That has just not happened. Hilarious. I couldn't even hear its cry, dude. I don't even know what Basculin's cry is. This is a Pokemon I've ignored. You don't even think about it. It just exists. Here, Baguette French. Oh, now who's getting reported, bro? But yeah, anyway, like, some of these are just worth keeping. I don't know. There's a whole list. Like, it's a whole bunch of games, like, over the years that I either owned and then, like, maybe sold or owned. Well, I stopped selling games years ago, but you get my point. Like, owned or whatever. Like, my libraries have been growing. Not so much my GameCube library, though. I feel like I already have everything I want on the GameCube, maybe. There might be, like, a handful of games I think I'm missing. Like, maybe one or two. And I think that's really the set that I want to go try to find, you know? I'm gonna try to snatch as many games. Like, my Wii library will always be shit. That's just because I didn't buy games back in the Wii era. I was off to Xbox very early. I was on PC, and then I was like, yeah, I'm done. I don't want to play, you know, shaking the nunchuck bullshit for hours. That to me just wasn't a very fun time. It wasn't a very good time. So I just said, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. And I just didn't do it. And now, admittedly, that was stupid. But I mean, like, listen, I can only be in so many places at once, man. Like, I can't play everything. I'm only one man with one amount of money. So, unfortunately, that's kind of how things are. This channel is not... This channel is effectively 100% funded by myself. So ultimately, as the sole investor of the channel, I get to say what I want to say and do what I want to do. But more importantly, I just don't have the time for most other things. So it is what it is. That's why when we have investor meetings, it quite literally is just me and myself. And I talk to the CTO, who's also me, and the CFO, who's also me. And then the janitor gets to give his input as well, because I'm also the janitor. They did Youngblood. Yeah, I noticed how I never played anything with regards to Wolfenstein again. I did not enjoy Wolfenstein New Colossus. I'm sorry. It was like a good game. It definitely had some of those like pure what the fuck moments, like, you know, that Wolfenstein was good for. But I just wasn't really feeling it as much, personally. Oh, you're not water type. Hey, listen. You might mock that, but seriously, like when Yoshi P came out and he was wearing what's it called? He was wearing a suit and tie. Dude, people were like, now I understand why Clark Kent does this exact same shit. Because people are like, dude, I've never seen this man wear a suit and tie. And I'm not saying he doesn't wear it like on actual official business, but when this dude is out here advertising 14, he's wearing all kinds of stuff. He's dressing up as classes. He's dressing up as, you know, he's wearing obscure reference shirts, right? So like, oh, well, our next class is going to have something to do with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so it was kind of actually interesting because they were both right. I believe one of the turtles uses katanas, like dual wields. And that was one of the classes. And then obviously Pictomancer is a caster with paint. So it's like, oh, well, the first thing people thought of was, oh, it's going to be Painter because all the classes or all the turtles have painter names, right? Michelangelo, Raphael, Donatello. I forget the last one. I'm forgetting. I was never a big TMNT fan. I'm sorry. So like, obviously the first thing people are thinking of is not necessarily what their actual weapons are, but like what, you know, deeper meaning stuff. And that was kind of cool to watch. It's always cool to watch people like try to piece that together. I think that's always one of the most fun things about it, right? Yeah, anyway. And the cook in the bottle washer. Yeah, I washed that bottle. You best believe I put that shit inside the dishwasher. I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be absolutely rancid, stagnant water. There's no way it's safe to drink, bro. Yeah, so I did that. I can't believe I found this damn bottle, bro. Like, seriously, I even bought a fourth. So now I have 4 bottles because I bought another one to replace it. It's actually the best bottle I have because it's just, I don't know, it's just really good. I cannot believe I fucking found it, dude. I genuinely lost this, like, probably anywhere from, like, 3 to 4 months ago. I kicked it behind there somehow. Either it fell behind or I kicked it underneath the desk. I was actually, like, shocked because I moved that thing out of here and I was like, oh, okay, you know, let's go clean behind it. And as soon as I walked back in my room, I'm like, oh my God, it's right there. It's crazy. That's why you gotta clean up. You gotta move stuff because things fall, and I just forgot. I just was like, damn, I haven't seen this thing in months. You can attack? Holy shit. I was like, damn, dude. Alright. So what do we need to do for Magneton now? Aren't we done? We just need to evolve a bunch. We have to catch them, but I think catching, we could just evolve the other... We could just evolve Magnemites. Mantine. Oh, we have to defeat 4 more with electric types. We should probably just go out and do that right now, since we're right here. By the way, we were here this whole time, and a space-time distortion literally never spawned. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I've been running around here for how many minutes, and it never spawned at all. So I think it really does come down to, okay, run around for a little bit, wait 5, maybe 10 minutes at most. Actually, let me look this up on Cerebi while I'm sitting right here. There you go. Let's see. There is a 10% chance. Okay, here we go. There's no way to force it to happen as they are random, but they are decided when you enter the area or reset the state or the last distortion ends. Resetting it and battling a Pokemon or being in a menu pauses the timer. So you just stand over. It fucking... Oh my god. But yeah, basically, there is a 10% chance after 5 minutes, a 30% chance after 10 minutes, and a 50% chance after 15 minutes. Obviously, you could wait 75, or you could wait 25 minutes for a 75% chance, but I feel like after 15 minutes, if the weather is intense sun, snowstorm, or thunderstorm, when a distortion would be generated, it will skip spawning the distortion and automatically reset the timer. Oh my god. Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, so, yeah, I guess what we do is we set 15-minute timers, and then if it pops, cool, and if it doesn't, you just reset. I guess that'll be a future stream then, because there's no way I'm sitting here, because basically after 15 minutes you have a 50-50 chance. That means that after 30 minutes with a reset after those 15 minutes, you don't have 100, but it's higher. It makes way more sense than the guaranteed 40-minute, not to mention you could get lucky and you could get it at 5 or 10 minutes. Technically speaking, there's a really slim chance you get a 5-minute and then another 5-minute as soon as the 5-minute ends. So yeah, that's probably what you have to do. And that's why I went months without seeing one, because of all the weird mechanics behind it that they don't explain to you in-game. So, whatever. Anyway, let's find some Mantines. What bottle? Oh my god. Good luck. It was a drinking bottle. It's a water bottle. Whenever I sit here and I record or I do anything, I fill up all my water bottles, I bring them back in here so I don't have to constantly go out and get water. Because, believe it or not, talking for long periods of time dries my throat out a lot. It's not uncomfortable, but sometimes my voice breaks and I'm just like, that's because my throat is completely fucking dry. From talking for multiple minutes at a time, hours at a time. So I just get a lot of water and just take a drink. And that's why sometimes you could hear one of them. One of them has like an air leak somewhere in it, and I don't know how to fix it. And I probably won't be able to, which is not a big deal. But yeah, I mostly drink exclusively water whenever I record. It's very good. It's delicious even. I love water. Water is such a great drink. But yeah, like I said, I would like to start Persona 3 Reload. There's obviously other things I didn't get to, like Super Mario RPG. That will probably happen maybe over the summer, maybe, you know, when I have a bunch of free time. There's not a ton of games coming out. Oh shit. There's not a ton of games coming out, I want to say, in the next, like, couple of months, right? Like, after March. Well, what is March, anyway? Princess Peach Showtime, and maybe, like, 1 or 2 other games. So there's not, like, a ton of games coming out in March. So April is pretty much empty. I think March, for me, is just Princess Peach and, Alone in the Dark, actually. I would like to play the new Alone in the Dark. Hello? Hello? What the fuck? I think he's glitched. I think the game thinks he's underwater. Yeah, I think he's glitched. Whatever. Game thinks he's underwater. He's actually not. So yeah, Alone in the Dark is one of them. I think there's like one more. Oh, and Dragon's Dogma. Oh, and I do need to start that Dragon's Dogma playthrough. I think I'll do that next week. So I think what I'll do for this week, or I'm sorry, what I'll do for this week is I'm going to try to finish Lost Crown, right? Prince of Persia. What I'll do for next week is I'm going to try to finish Tears and begin Dragon's Dogma. And then what I'll do for the week, and then, I mean, after that is whatever, right? It's kind of a free-for-all. But yeah, I will definitely finish Tears by the end of next week for sure. So there's actually like some grinding I want to do in Tears to level up some stuff. And then we just beat the game, you know? Like, at this point, I could just go follow the quest markers and be done. But like I said, I actually want to do all the stuff in the game, so... I think we're now on a VC. I just wanted to go full drill sergeant on how... I can't even read it because the stupid heart... How pain is weakness leaving the body. What? What? Okay, sure, dude. Pain is the only way you can feel alive, Viv. How else are we supposed to know that we are alive than the constant emission of pain? How do you evolve this again? Thunderstone in this game? Is it a Thunderstone? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, this won't be the longest stream. This was more like a welcome back to Arceus stream. I'm not going to reintroduce it yet fully. We'll probably wait a little bit, because even now I'm kind of like, oh, God. Oh. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just evolve a bunch of Magnemites. Why not? Right? We should have a ton, actually, right? Yeah. See, I've been catching them. I need to be defeating them in the very specific way that they wanted me to. I could step in and talk for me if I want. Why? Would I say something about it? I don't know. Oh, you mean like if we do random grindy shit? I don't know, maybe. I'll think about it. Like, genuinely, I wanted to play Wind Waker. Like, there's a lot of games I want to go back and play this year. So I think that this year, I'm definitely going to replay some oldies from, you know, the last several years of my life and childhood. So, like, that's why I say I want to play Darksiders again. Darksiders 1 and maybe 2 might come up again. Assassin's Creed 1, or Assassin's Creed 2, 3, I'm sorry, 2 Brotherhood and Revelation. Wasteland, all that stuff. Hello, Battle. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, we're going to do everything... Oh, never mind. I thought you were trying to be an edgelord for a minute, Viv. That's why I was like, huh? I mean, we could do edgelord material. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, I kind of want to play Sonic Adventure 2. Because Ash was saying, like, oh, I've never played this game. And I was like, damn, I remember how fire Sonic Adventure 2 is. But my options are limited until I fix that PlayStation of mine. So until I fix that PlayStation, which is really me just figuring out, like, I have to plug in the hard drives and stuff, my options for playing Sonic Adventure 2 are actually kind of limited. I guess I could play it on the Series X. Because I do have it on Xbox. Yeah, maybe I'll play Sonic Adventure 2 again. If I put like a long stream of it on, maybe I will play it again. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe I'll do that on Sunday. Yeah, maybe I'll do that on Sunday. And then we'll move Rogue Galaxy to another day. Yeah. Oh, dude, I want to play Sonic Adventure 2 now. I kind of talked myself into it. That's going to be fire. Alright. Perfect. Number caught. Okay, we don't even need to evolve it anymore. We just need to use Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, and Strong Style. Again, easy. So, this will be one of the worst Pokemon left to do. It's gonna be great. Magmortar, Ninetales, Mantine. I'm kind of done. I'm definitely gonna play that shit, though. That's gonna be fun. Oh, dude, this is easy. Yeah, Remoraid. Remoraid, we just shoot some beams and then we evolve it. Hang on. Do I have an alpha? Probably don't. Probably didn't and probably released it. Okay, we have one. A bunch of shinies. We have 3 shinies. 24. I definitely caught that. I haven't used Great Balls in ages. Oh, but I will need to play this game again. And part of the reason I need to play this game again is because I want to do the opposite of what I did as well. I want to get, because I have Palkia in the ball, and I kind of want to get Giratina in the ball as well, and we'll do the opposite. I have to remember to do that. Yeah, so eventually I will play this game a second time. I don't know when that's going to happen. I'll just do it. And then, yeah. I mean, we're really just to get some duplicates of the legendaries as well, right? And also just to have these in their separate balls, because these balls are definitely not coming back again. I like that you catch them basically in Cherish balls. It's actually really interesting. Anyway. So we have Bubble Beam. I don't know if it learns Ice Beam natively. Might need to level it up. Got the idea for a new move. There we go. Let's get rid of Bubble. That definitely has been there the whole time, and I just never looked at it. That's actually really funny. Alright, maybe we should just go fight some low-level Pokemon, because Remoraid will be easy. So why are we even here, then? Because we're actually done with Magneton. I'm done with it as a Pokemon. Only thing left that we could do is use Magnezone, but I probably have a higher level Magnezone anyway. Or maybe not. How does Magnezone evolve again? It's Thunderstone, right? Yes, okay. Sometimes it's electric current, but I don't know if they do that in this game. They might. I think they just have it as both options. It's the same thing for Vikavolt. Vikavolt just evolves via Thunderstone now. Since they don't want to include a high, like, magnetization area in every game. Which I understand. I'm not gonna, like, shit on them for having alternate ways just in case, right? It's like the Feebas thing. It's like, yeah, Feebas's evolution made sense when there were contests. The minute there were no contests, they needed to change it. So I don't blame that. Even though technically the contest stat still exists in Gen 5, you could actually evolve a Feebas that has already had its beauty stat maxed out in Gen 5. There's no way to raise it or even view it in Gen 5. So they had to change it. I will never sell dust again, but thank you very much, Viv. I appreciate how steadfast you are in trying to get me to make terrible life decisions, but I will never do it again, so it's unfortunate. I'm afraid your efforts will be in vain for all eternity. Okay, there we go. Special attack. Dude, why am I tired? Okay. How much do I have left? 4? Whatever. That should be good enough. Alright, let's see if we can find, like, some low levels. Like, there should be Badoos over here. That should be pretty easy to take out. See, we have a choice, right? We could fight water types, like Psyduck, and use Charge Beam, or we could fight grass types and use Ice Beam. $20 damage on a resist, and he got to move twice, by the way. I want you to think about that. 20 damage on an assist, and he got to move twice. Like, look at this bullshit. Amazing. You tired? It's 4 a.m. in the UK. Yeah, I'm tired. And now it doesn't matter what time it is where I am. Hello, Drakian. Dude, I don't know what you're talking about. The word dust has existed long before people were talking about drugs. I'm sorry. If the connotation of dust is drugs to you, I don't know what to tell you, but the word dust has been around since long before it was used as a euphemism for, like, nose candy. Just saying. I appreciate the sentiments. However, I regret to inform you I will probably never sell dust again in this game. I only put myself back, like, months of progress of farming it up. Like, the only way I could really get dust on that level again is if I ran around catching literally everything and then releasing it. Which you can do. It's just I'm trying to make sure I have enough room to take the Pokemon I want to take, you know? So because of that, it will definitely never happen again. That was a one-off thing, and it was a horrific mistake, and I every time I play this game, I am literally paying for it by the fact that I do not have as much dust as I should. Quite literally. Alright, very nice. Yeah, Remoraid will be an easy one. I don't know if I'm going to stick around and do all of Remoraid today. That'll probably be something I do next time. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Because I am tired. Oh. I might dick around with some stuff. Final Fantasy is maintenance right now, so that's why I'm not playing it. I made sure to do all my weeklies yesterday and today, including my Thalea run. Dude, I was half asleep in my Thalea run, dude. That was very uneventful. And then I got U for Sign, which is good because I need U for Sign coins. And then tomorrow I have to raid the I have to do the unlocking. So tomorrow I will actually do Pandemonium. I'm not going to skip it this time because I actually want to take another 2 times to run through Pandemonium, and I'm never fucking doing it again. Well, that's not true, but yeah, I'm done with it after that. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Pandemonium tomorrow, actually, and then I'll be stuck on Themis for another 2 hours because Letter of the Law Prog is real. Although, to be fair, that was atypical. I'm usually not stuck on Themis for that long. That was a very atypical day. Usually Themis is honestly the least random and the easiest because like it's just such a one-off thing, so. Listen, I need you all to spam that a few more times per minute. That'll help with the algorithm. Keep it up. I'm not kidding, by the way, please. The more people talk in my chat, the more YouTube thinks that something interesting is happening here. So the more YouTube is going to recommend people to come watch. So please, please, please do it. What level are these things? 21? And they run? Okay, sure. Just seen what bad things Spray said about my Google Translate power. What did I say? I don't even remember. Alright, let's see how many times she could say it before YouTube auto times her out. Let's see. YouTube is eventually going to just stop displaying it because it's top chat. I think she already hit the limit. That's funny. That's some funny ass shit, man. YouTube saw she was sending like 7 messages. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Have you suddenly been taken over by a robot after multiple years of being in this guy's channel and multiple years of your channel existing? Hang on a minute. Something's not right here. And it's not even English. You're definitely screwed. Oh, no, there it is. You're definitely screwed. See, now this is the kind of stream chat I like. It's just rolling on by, and I don't even know what the fuck they're saying, so I don't even have to talk to them. It's great. I'm fucking around. Listen, all. I'm gonna start doing gambling streams, okay? You're gonna feel the agony of every dollar I lose, but I never lose at gambling, obviously. Just look at my Final Fantasy rolls every week. They're always 90 or above every time. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is such a lie. Dude, I have some of the worst luck imaginable. Dude, I will play my goddamn hands off, and then I will get one of the worst ranks in the fight, like just a flat blue, and then I will not get the loot at all. What am I even trying to get? I don't even know. I think I said I was going to get, was it the Bard chest? Just for glamour? I have no idea. And honestly, at this point, I don't even care. I'll just get it, and then I'll empty the fucker out, and I'm never doing this fight again. And honestly, there's no reason for me to even get tome weapons anymore anyway, right? Because the only thing I should do is I should save up enough that I could buy, like, the Tome Viper and the Tome Pictomancer weapons. But I already told my static, like, listen, I will literally pay you all $1 million to let me get the coffer from P12. Because, like, no one, what do you even need it for? The only thing I'm going to use it for is because I know they're going to add Athena weapons for Picto and Viper. And they might add Hephaestus weapons, but I'm not sure about that. Maybe I'll just run Hephaestus again anyway. You know, just for shits and giggles. Just so I could get it. One of my friends is actually going to run a P8S. And I was going to ask her, like, well, she was already on Blueberry Soda. I was going to ask her, like, yeah, can I just run it and just y'all give me the weapon coffer? I'll even pay you if you want. I think I might have mentioned paying. Maybe not. But I would pay for it just so I could save some money. Yeah, anyway. Dude, I am tired. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll stop here then. I don't know. I feel like we've done a good amount for today. So next time we do Remoraid, which I'm gonna forget. We do Remoraid and we do Magnezone maybe. Let's just get these last couple of progress points and then we're done. If we get people like this, will I sell? What is that? Just a very fancy way of saying sell dust? Like Viv, if you could actually get people to subscribe and they stay subscribed for like more than a week, like based off of this, I will sell 1 dust for every subscriber you bring in. Now make sure you clip this so I don't remember, because I'm gonna forget I said this, right? I already don't play this game anymore anyway. But like, you know, if you actually get someone to stay and they're like a reasonably long-term sub of at least like a week, I will 100% sell 1 dust per person that subs. You can clip that. Ugh. Ow. Now, bear in mind, I only have 490 some dust. But another 490 some people subscribed to the channel will almost push us to 2,000. So, I mean, the ball's in your court, brother. Dude, but here's the thing, don't go posting my shit on random websites. That always gets weird. Someone did that once, and I know they were trying to be nice, and instead we got a bunch of people yelling at me in Discord. And I was like, yeah, I wouldn't do that then. You kind of have to, yeah. I will send it to the one. Well, yeah, I mean, they got better things to do than actually arrest criminals. They'll arrest really, really low time streamers. Yeah, that sounds about right. Criminals, ugh. We love it when these dudes on mopeds drive around and stick people up for their phones and shit. But, you know, arresting normal people? Hell yeah, dude. Welcome to New York. There's only two kinds of people that they prosecute here. White people and Donald Trump. And he's one of the former. So that's the only people they prosecute in my city. Everyone else can go to hell. Good times. I actually have to go downstairs. Fucking I have mail. Ugh. What a pain. Dude, they said UPS attempted a delivery and then they didn't actually attempt it. Like, they didn't actually deliver it. It's like, what? How did you not do it? I have no idea. It could be that maybe the weather made them change their plans, but that was really weird. I'm like, how did this not happen? What? I don't know. Whatever. I'll look into it. I've kind of been disconnected. I was asleep. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I'm probably going to wrap up here, just so that way I could go do the other things I need to do, because I got to go get dressed, go downstairs, come back, see what got delivered, put it in its place. You know the story already, so. All right, very nice. Another good stream. We got one Pokemon done, which is, wait, Magneton, right? Did we get Magneton done? Oh, I mean, we're pretty close. I should just push for Rem. Yeah, let's actually just finish Remoraid. We're close. We only need 7 more charge beams, and then what was it? 10 more ice beams. Go to town and sell dust. I will sell dust for every subscriber that subscribes during an Arceus stream. Specifically, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll extend that rule. If we could get like 10 people, which is already a 10,000% increase over what we normally get, then I would consider spreading it outside of this stream. But that's not going to happen, so you're screwed. I'll dangle this carrot in front of you, Viv, and it will never happen, and you're screwed. I get to make all these weird promises that I know I'll never need to fulfill. I don't even know when the next stream of this is. Joke's on you. Tomorrow, what am I playing tomorrow? I might not stream tomorrow because I'm playing Final Fantasy, so I'm definitely not doing anything tomorrow. Wednesday will be Final Fantasy V as already scheduled. Yeah, I have to. What was I supposed to do in it? Oh yeah, I was supposed to run around and get all the chests. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I have a lot of shit to do. Maybe I'll do that tonight though. Just run around, get all the chests, get all the items and shit. So that way I'm fully done. I don't have to worry about missing stuff or whatever. I don't know if we're going to do that for Final Fantasy VI, because that's honestly the one game in that collection I would replay a whole bunch. Especially since it has built-in cheats. You probably can get people to learn magic really fast, which is like the #1 thing I'd want. Because learning magic in that game is such a fucking slog. Because you have to get AP, and sometimes the AP for certain things is so low, you will just be there for a long time. Like a ×1 AP rate for stuff like Quick. Like, yeah, technically you don't need to have everyone learn all the magic, right? Like, Umaro can't learn magic. I forget if Go-Go can even learn magic. Gao can learn magic. But, yeah. And the thing that'll suck, and I'm going to pretty much preempt this, is, like, one of the things that they did on the PC version of Final Fantasy VI, which is the iPhone version, is they changed the way that Cyan's Bushidos work. So instead of you having to stand there like an asshole and wait, he'll auto-wait and charge it up on his own. And that was one of that suddenly made Cyan go from being like just a generic attack clone to an actually interesting character, because now you could just command him to stand around until he was able to use his Bushido. And I really don't think that they included that in the Pixel Remaster, because the Pixel Remaster is just the original games, changed font, a couple of things here and there. There's no balancing changes to my knowledge. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, I like that. That was a really good change. When that happened, I was like, oh my god. Dude, they made Cyan really good. Because Cyan was actually a good nominee for giving like a good weapon and just berserking him. But that's the thing, is he wasn't really a great party member because his primary gimmick is like borderline unusable. And with one stroke, they made him incredibly usable, which is really good. So that's pretty dope, honestly. You know what it is? This is probably a reference to when Remoraid was a gun. This is in the gold and silver beta. Remoraid was originally supposed to be a gun, and they changed it because they didn't think it would be very kid-friendly if they had a gun and a tank. So they changed some of it. That's why Octillery is like artillery. They probably want you to just fire a bunch of beams like this over and over because it's like a beam gun. Oh god, this fog is ominous. Somehow I stepped into Silent Hill. Very nice. Oh, come the fuck on. Why does he get to move twice? That's what I don't get. And I miss, and now I'm KO'd. Like, dude, are you kidding me, man? Are you fucking for real, dude? Oh. This fucking game. Oh, heal. Where's the heal? Unbelievable. How hard to make fake accounts? I highly suggest not doing that. In fact, as the streamer, dude, am I gonna ever fucking hit this thing? As the streamer, I actively have to advise you not to do that. I missed 3 times in a row. Are you fucking for real? Dude, am I ever gonna land another hit? I'm out of beams. Like, come on, dude, this shit is ridiculous. Now I can't hit him. It's a level 20 Ghastly. I can't hit him. This is why I don't gamble. You're watching in real time. Okay. What is it? Hoppaberry. Alright, take 3. How do you do? I don't know if you can do italics in Dude, I missed 4 times in a row. Finally. I don't know if you could do italics inside of a YouTube text chat. It took me the longest to even know you could use emojis. I don't know why they put this heart stuff or whatever. It's just whatever. It seems like something that's either going to be spam non-stop or it's just there and won't ever be used. I don't know. Now let's we need to fight something that isn't resistant to electricity. This is actually perfect. Please keep doing that. Please keep doing that. Yes, don't stop. Unfortunate. Alright, we only need 4 more, and then we'll evolve it, and then that's good enough. Okay. So, I mean, you gotta push. You just have to find some Pokemon that are not resistant to electricity. Oh, shit. Hi. I forgot that Pokemon have alpha forms in this. I know it hasn't been that long, But, like, goddamn. I think that might be on Discord, if I'm just being honest. It might not work on YouTube. Dude, YouTube chat doesn't allow you to do all that weird, funky stuff. Like, it's pretty basic, all things considered. Like, I don't think you're gonna pull that one off, If. I think that, for the most part, YouTube chat is pretty straightforward. Dude, oh my god, this is ridiculous. Who's adding me? Okay. All right. Why did I fight this thing? Well, luckily I'm faster than it for sure. I could just leave. Duck, very good. Since the fog is here, I'm just gonna strong style it, since we don't really care about anything else. Oh, everyone left? Oh, that sucks. To be fair, it is kind of late. It is almost 12. I know it works on YouTube comments. Right, comments make sense, because comments just use a different... Comments are probably just an entirely different, like, thing you could register and look at. So, wait, what the fuck? Oh! This is actually the event that was here the whole time. You gotta understand, YouTube chat and YouTube comments are two entirely different things. And the way that they're programmed are entirely separately different. In fact, that's what I mean. Like, remember, YouTube had comments before it had live streams and chat. So, like, the comments section has been the same pretty much for, I don't even know how many years at this point. 15, 17? What's the oldest video on YouTube? Like 19 years old at this point? Like, and that's before YouTube caught on. That's one of the big things I liked about it is, like, in 2006, 2007, 2008, it was an explosion of people creating YouTube channels. This was not my first YouTube channel either. Like, that was one of the big things about, like, everyone made a YouTube channel back then, because everyone was like, oh my god, like, you could store and share videos and talk with people across the world. Remember when YouTube had, like, the messaging, the messaging system? You could actually send people messages to their inbox. They got rid of that a long time ago. To the point now that people that make, like, retrospective videos and stuff, when they talk about, like, oh, this video got 5 stars, they have to, like, actually describe what it means to get 5 stars. Because there's probably a whole generation of YouTube users and YouTube viewers who have never seen the 5-star rating. They don't remember that. Now it's just like and dislike. And then because of, what was the stupid stuff that made them get rid of being able to see dislikes? Was it really just the Biden video, or was it something else that I don't remember? They just got rid of dislikes, just like the same way they got rid of live updates on your, what is it called? They got rid of live updates on, your subscriber count. Because people used to do subscriber count videos and watch them go up. And they got rid of that shit. Alright, let me change this before I forget, because if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it at all. So yeah, YouTube is slowly removing, like, all the fun off the website, which sucks, but what can you do? All the things that made YouTube and not CorpoTube are slowly going the way of the dinosaurs. And you're supposed to applaud and say it's great. So, what was the other one again? Magneton. People got their feelings hurt. Dude, why the fuck? What asshole at the White House thought it was a good idea for this dude to buy KFC and fried chicken and eat it with people? Is that supposed to endear Biden to black voters? I hate to get political, I usually don't, but like, what the actual fuck is going on right now? I bought fried chicken. I'm just like you guys. I'm awesome. That feels more racist than anything else, just saying. But, you know, far be it from a bunch of people who think that they're allies from stopping to think for 5 minutes. I digress. You know, whatever. Whatever gets idiots to vote for them, right? Alright. Alright. Remoraid. And what day is it today? Dude, I didn't do any of the Pokemon I wanted to do today. Well, Magnemite's not happening. So today is what? The 12th? Yes. I haven't played this game since the end of the year. So today I did Remoraid and Magneton. Alright. And today is 2/14/2024. Does it register this as a date? Yes, it does. Oh no, not the 14th. My bad, the 12th. 2 Pokemon. All right, we're 64%. Very nice. I know the first video to lose the downvote was a Star Wars woke thing. Yeah, unfortunately, it seems like the downvote return YouTube downvote thing isn't entirely accurate either. It sucks. They're just removing, like, at that point, like, bro, just have a like button. Like, why even have a dislike button? They leave it in saying, well, the creators can show it if they want. It's for metrics. But, like, bro, the whole point is that the community rates stuff, right? The community, you in the YouTube, rates it, and we can have discussion and stuff. And obviously, they just want to be corpo too. They want to go big time. And the only way to go big time is to start sucking off big donors and big investors. So, you think Disney is not going to have some vested interest in stopping people from talking shit about their latest slop? Of course they are. How else are they going to get people to go watch Wicked Part 1? Because they're creatively bankrupt, and they just have to go back to the same 100 pieces of media over and over and over again, bro. Like, they just can't write. They can only destroy. They cannot write anything. They can only destroy it. And that's the sad truth. They all want to talk about how they make these things better, or they're adding meaningful contributions to these universes. Bro, they couldn't add meaningful jack shit even if they tried. They just don't care. They cannot create. They can only destroy and corrupt. And it's sad. I don't mean it to sound biblical or some shit. Wait, what? Oh, that's not Tears of the Kingdom. Holy shit. This is why I don't like to put games in the wrong case, because I put this in the wrong case. It's ridiculous. It had like 5K up and 300K down. See, in any sensible world, what would happen is that LucasArts or Lucasfilms and, you know, that entire board of idiots would look at that and say, damn, this is not what people want. Maybe we should, you know, change things around. Maybe we should do something different to try to get public sentiment back on our side. And instead, they are like, nah, fuck it. These people are idiots, even though these people have cared more about this than we ever did. They won't say that part, obviously. In their head, that doesn't exist. But, you know, it sucks. You know, at any point, these companies could just show up and just say, like, hey, what do you guys want to see, right? And that's why shit like the Sonic movie gets to have a TV series and 3 movies, because they listen. Because the people that someone on that board was like, you know what, I won't let this be a failure. Maybe it was a group of people. I don't know who it was, but whatever they did, they got 3 fucking movies out of it. And they got made fun of for it by pieces of shit in Hollywood who can't write or do anything to save their fucking lives, bro. And they want to shit on you. They shit on them and they shit on the people that like it. When in reality, what you saw was a healthy interaction between a consumer base and the people that produce the media. They wanted to do something. The consumer base said, no, I don't really think that's great. Maybe you should change it, right? This looks pretty bad, and admittedly it did, and then they changed it. And then the movie went out, people liked it. One of the best adaptations they ever made for video games. Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Oh yeah, I'm definitely done with this shit. Which is actually ironic. I'm going to free up some space over here. Which I don't think I'll have enough space to put another one of these, but yeah, that's fine. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with that, if you were wondering. Yeah, someone was like, not only do we like money, but we understand what the cause is. People think that this looks like shit. Why would we sell something that looks like shit? Right? Who the hell wants to do that? You want to intentionally sit around and waste all your team's time and money and effort on a fucking thing that doesn't even look like Sonic? Looks like the Megas XLR spinoff, RV the Adorable Aardvark, which no one even remembers because it's a 20-year-old episode of a 30-year-old show. Or it was also like a 20-year-old show. Yeah, and then they shit on them. They're like, well, why? Fans suck. Fans asked for things to be different. Bro, these fans know more about this shit. Oh, fuck these people, man. That's why you can't have a reasonable discussion with them, because they're just assholes. So you could have discussions with some people, but some people are just unreasonable, either because they want representation, or they want diversity, or they want just whatever. Oh, it's like it's someone's ego project, so they don't really care. Oh, well, they dared to write this, so it's okay. Dude, go fuck yourself. I say a lot worse than this, too. Go fuck yourself. Seriously. I'm not saying that everything that these creative types did was perfect. Lord knows that Lucas... Lord knows Lucas fucked up a lot of shit, okay? Even in the original trilogy. Lord knows that Lucas fucked up a lot. And Lord knows that Lucas fucked up even more. So, I don't know. What is the 100 emoji? Because you're keeping it 100. That's why. Yeah, it's 100%. I agree. Yeah, it's like 100% I agree and stuff. But, I don't know. I think that a lot of things would be better if companies listen to their primary consumer base. I think that if Silent Hill, Konami... I don't care how mad they were at Kojima or what he did, right? They never brought him up on any fucking charges or sued him or anything. So, to my knowledge, at least. So, clearly, the reaction to PT was, oh my god, please make this game. They didn't listen to that, right? Here in the West, we just cancel tons of games. No one asks for NFTs in games, and still they keep putting NFTs in games. Nobody likes live service only games, yet and still they keep making live service only games. Nobody likes a lot of these other things, like constant microtransaction milking and skins for tons of money and jump booster packs and stuff, and yet and still they keep making them. Although, in fairness, I do say that in the last example, Assassin's Creed, you don't have to use any of that. I played the whole game. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many things people are like, yeah, could you not do this? Could you just make a game? And then they're like, oh, well, I guess people don't like single player games. It's like, no. You could just not put this in your single player game and it'll be fine. And they just don't do it. EA is on this real big, like, jerk off bender of single player games suck and are dead. It's all multiplayer. But that's not true. Just understand that EA just wants to sell multiplayer games. Everyone knows that single player games are not dead. Every year at the Game Awards, there's like 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 games that are like major single player games. There's no multiplayer in any of these games, right? Like Tears of the Kingdom is literally one of them. There's 0 multiplayer in this game. 0 multiplayer in this game. Okay? Palworld outsold Suicide Squad. I could believe it. Probably on Steam especially, right? Steam is the only platform we really have clear metrics on, I think. Unless someone found the metrics for the other ones, it's really easy to find metrics on Steam, right? Like, you could easily see. That's why Palworld was breaking records. I'm gonna be honest with you, I played Palworld for about 2 hours. It was not boring, it was just very slow. You could tell that it's a very early access game, which is the point, right? So I'm not gonna shit on it, right? It just performs way better than Pokemon. Now, Pokemon does have a lot of things going for it, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that Pokemon does nothing better than Palworld. But Palworld primarily has it just plays better. I think I would probably enjoy Palworld better on a controller, to be honest. I might actually do that. And for a team of like 10 or 12 people, it's crazy good, right? How many people wasted their lives making Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? A game that literally would not look out of place on the N64. Like, it's sad because it doesn't have to be this way. You have an entire roster of games on this console alone that look better than this. Xenoblade, even Fire Emblem. Like, pretty much any Xenoblade game. Pikmin looks better. Metroid Prime, or Metroid Dread looks better. Where's Prime Remastered? I don't even know where it is. Where is it, actually? What the fuck? Where's Metroid Prime? Here it is. Metroid Prime. There's a whole host of games that look better than Scarlet Violet. So that's my point. At any point, Game Freak could just poll the internet and just see what do people want. All these companies could poll the internet. But so either investors are literally handcuffing them to their doom, which I could believe, or they just don't care. And it's just an ego project for some dude on the team, some project lead who just gets to do whatever. And luckily for Pokemon, they just get to put out money and print money. And they don't have to do anything about it. Much like Zelda. They could just put out a Zelda game and print money, and they don't have to do jack shit. I mean, and in fairness, to be fair, Tears of the Kingdom, they did do a lot with it. They didn't do as much as I'd like, right? Like, as I said on that Pokemon stream, I don't like the fact that combat is so bare bones and basic. I don't like the fact that the durability system just feels annoying as shit, right? Like, I don't like the fact you can't enchant or fix your own weapons. It's all complete RNG. I don't like the fact the Master Sword feels like a fucking toothpick that just constantly breaks all the time. And, like, yeah, you get it back, but, like, I don't like the fact that there's no, like, leveling up in the game, right? Like, there's no, like, oh, you found the Master Sword, cool. You can level it up. You can increase the amount of hits that it does before it breaks. You can increase the durability of it, right? Like, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. I think that that's a bad idea. I don't like that they've completely removed elemental arrows. I think they really want to emphasize fusing materials, which is cool. But, like, then the whole game becomes fusing materials, and then the whole game kind of just becomes a little bit less fun. So, I don't know. Personally, I like certain aspects. Like, they changed a lot from Breath of the Wild, and I'm happy for that. But, like, the core systems are the problem, and I say it every time I play the game. It's like, damn, I wish this was not the case. So, I'm probably going to farm on it. Probably tomorrow night. What did I say I was going to do tonight? Oh, tonight I should do Final Fantasy. That would be fast. Because that's easy, and I could do it before I go to sleep, and Final Fantasy 14 isn't even up anyway. But after this, I don't know. Now, really briefly, turn this on. Damn, that's fast. Holy shit. That's absolutely insane. Do I have Sonic Adventure on this shit? Oh, hello? Hold on. They're going to make me sign in. Give me a second. Give me a second. Sign in. Why would I not be signed in? At all. I guess it's because I haven't booted up in a while. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. This will be great. Good thing I'm smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo-boo. How do you do this? Shit, what was my password? Is that it? Level up your gaming experience? No, I'm good. Y'all about to leave the console market anyway. Who gives a shit? What the hell? Why would I give a shit what you have to say? Oh my god. They changed the way the dashboard looked. Oh my god, are you serious? Games we picked for you. Here we go. Dude, it's great. Holy shit, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Remember when they had the NXC update on Xbox, dude? Look at this shit. Oh my god. They changed the dashboard. It looks so different. Yeah. You can have up to 10 games. I put all my favorite games on here. There you go. There's literally nothing for Time Splitters. Very nice. Spyro, which is good. Which I actually need to play. I don't think I played Spyro Reignited on this yet. And then eventually you get down here and it's like, oh my god, coming to Game Pass. Add-ons we picked for you. You know, Sea of Thieves, all this other stuff. Featured events. Here you go. All the apps for buying stuff. Unfortunate. Oh, great. My favorite. Yeah, I love it. From what I've heard, it's amazing, dude. It's so good. You have no idea. That's so great. Here we go. Oh, I hate them. They know. They fucking know people like me want this shit, bro. They know. So the whole thing is one big store app. Yeah, they're totally leaving the console market, 100%. Absolutely, I could believe that. So wait, do I not own Sonic on this at all? Am I bugging? I could have sworn I owned Sonic. Why is there a Y there? Holy shit. Sonic... No, I don't! Alright, I'll buy it later. Yeah, I'll definitely buy it later. Absolutely. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, I'm done. That's enough for me. I've officially overstayed my welcome. I haven't booted up this thing in a while, so that's why. What is even going on in here? I have Sonic Adventure, but Sonic Adventure 2 is the famous one. I can't believe I never bought it on Xbox. Why is that? You know why? Because I think I bought it on PS3. I did that playthrough in 2012. So that's probably it. I don't know. Anyway, that's enough for me. Thank you all for stopping by. Push up on... Oh, I already shut it off. Oh, well. Anyway, wait. No, it's not in my library. I just confirmed it wasn't because I just went in the store. Alright. Have a good one, everyone. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to go chill and rest my voice. Y'all have a good one. And, yeah, very nice. Good progress today. 2 Pokemon. We will never finish this in a billion years, but that's okay. Shit happens. Or, I guess I'm not playing Prince of Persia tonight either. So I guess tomorrow we're going to play Final Fantasy, and then that's going to be it. I'm not going to stream a second time tomorrow. I'll just play Final Fantasy. Oh, cool, I did that, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I already have enough videos anyway. I have Tears of the Kingdom videos set for February 26th. Alright? That's how far off into the future Tears of the Kingdom videos will be coming out. I have half the month done with Tears of the Kingdom videos. I'm filling in the blanks, basically. With Spider-Man, there's a Spider-Man video I didn't upload, and I never upload the Power World footage, which I guess I should do. I'll figure it out. So, alright, have a good one. I'm done.